the Spanish colonial era, censorship was strict and often depended on the Governor-General. Works that criticized the government and the church, like Jose Rizal's No Limitang Herein and El Filibusterismo, were completely banned. From 1857 to 1883, the rule of printing matters required newspapers to get a license before publishing, but in 1883, the Galleon Law opened the door for more newspapers, sparking the growth of Filipino journalism until the end of Spanish rule.
Under American rule, new restrictions appeared. In 1901, the Sedition Act and the Criminal Libel Act silenced national voices. A notable victim was El Renacimiento, a newspaper shut down for criticizing colonial policies. Later, in 1929, the government created the Board of Censorship for Moving Pictures, later renamed the Board of Review for Moving Pictures, which regulated films and controlled their content.
After liberation, the Philippine press flourished once again. It gained the reputation as the freest press in Asia. Journalists freely exposed issues and held leaders accountable. The government continued to regulate films through the Board of Censors of Motion Pictures. But overall, the written press enjoyed a golden age of freedom.
During World War II, the Japanese strictly censored the press. Only a few papers, like the Manila Tribune, Taliba, and La Vanguardia, were allowed to circulate, and all were heavily controlled. Still, underground publications secretly spread information, keeping the spirit of resistance alive.
In 1972, when Ferdinand Marcos declared martial law, press freedom was abruptly crushed. Newspapers, radio, and TV stations were shut down, and media outlets were taken over by the regime's allies, creating what was known as the crony press. Journalists were arrested, and strict censorship rules meant only government-approved content could be published. But resistance rose. Underground publications and the so-called mosquito press like We Forum, Pahayagang Malaya, Mr. and Ms. Magazine, and the Philippines Free Press continued to publish fearless reports.
The history of the Philippine press shows that freedom of expression has always been challenged, but also defended.
Their work reminds us that a free press is not just about news.
It is about truth, accountability, and the fight for freedom. Press is the voice of the people.